What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Regrowth. Oh yeah, guys. So it looks like the moss behind me is starting to spread. We got two new portions of that on the ground. I would like to harvest that because it is kind of dangerous. Like I said, if you step on it, it sets you on fire. I tried it. I had to go into the water real quick just so I didn't, kill myself from the damage that the fire was inflicting. But yeah, this stuff is pretty dangerous, but it is pretty cool, and I think it is required for certain things in Witchery. At least I remember it being so. And Infinity Evolved Expert Mode, it might not actually do anything in this mod pack, but I don't want to get rid of it because we have to use that Mutandis on it, on the tall grass, in order to get to this, so it is kind of unique. Anyway, that's the only way you can get it, is by using that stuff. So I was trying to figure out what we should be doing today. I kind of want to get to the point where we get some metals, and in order to get metals, we have to use like magic crops, I think, or bees. There might be some other ways that we can get it, but I was looking through the different mods in this mod pack, and we do in fact have Nether Ores, right? So if we can get to the Nether, we're going to have access to all sorts of harvestable materials. I think this is what we should set our sights on to get to this point, so we can make a tool forge, we can get a hammer going, we can start actually digging in the ground and making a proper base. I do want to get myself a proper base going. This is our temporary, hey, this is where we started, let's make it safe so monsters don't kill us base. I think we're going to make a base over on the mainland eventually. I'm thinking we'll probably do like a fairly decent size one. We'll put up walls to keep all the bad guys out or something. And we'll probably look at digging down and making multiple floors down underground. We'll do all of our gardening under there. I think that'll end up being pretty cool. But I don't know like what all we're going to need in this mod pack. So I don't know the exact design or the layout for this base. Anyway, I just want to make sure that we're going to have plenty of room, but I don't want to go super big either and just make so much empty space as well. So we'll figure it all out as we go. Cool. So first order of business is we need to get ourselves some lava so we can make ourselves a nether portal frame. I was searching for clay because I was looking to see if there's any way for us to actually make clay. There is different ways to make clay. Our only source of getting it right now is breaking tall grass, and there's a very slim chance of us getting it. But yeah, we can, if we had the vat from mariculture, we can put some dirt and some water in there, and we get one piece of clay after 15 seconds. That takes a minute. That takes a bit of time. I don't even remember, I haven't even looked how to make the vat. I know it's like a four piece multi-block thing. Yeah, we need copper in order to do this, and we don't have any of these materials, so we can't do that. But anyway, we have 34 pieces of clay, which will allow us to make over 10 clay buckets. You can pick up lava with a fired clay bucket. As far as I remember, anyway, you can do this, but you lose the bucket, so it's a one-time deal. Yeah, we're gonna have to like set up a scaffolding or whatever. We're gonna build the portal frame out of lava, and we're gonna obsidianize it with water. I guess another thing we should figure out before we get this far, can we even make a flint and steel or some way to light the portal? We might need iron for this. Now, there are other ways to light the portal. If I remember right, like you can put wood planks on one side, and you can put lava on the other side, and there's a chance that the lava will cause fire in the frame. There's ways around it. Anyway, we'll go ahead and give this a try. Let me go ahead and make up these clay buckets. We'll start making a portal frame. We'll see if we can get to the Nether and see if we can get our hands on some resources here. So I'll fire this all up, and we'll be right back, guys. Oop, I hear a spider underground. Now, if you guys remember, we did have a surface lava lake, like right here. Let's go see if we can find this real quick. Yeah, there's definitely a cave and a spider somewhere nearby. I should probably look at attacking those things so I can get the string, turn the string to wool, and then make a bed, since I was complaining about, oh, I passed it. Yeah, I was complaining about the rain and stuff like that. All right, so here is our lava, our surface lava pool. All right, so yeah, we can pick it up with this. That's awesome. All right, so we got 10 buckets of 10 lava clay buckets. I was gonna say 10 buckets of lava, but it is slightly different, right? Since it's not the iron, we don't get the iron back. I think we're gonna take it back over to our base. We want this in kind of like a spot where it's easy for us to get back and forth should something unfortunate happen, and being that it's the Nether and Nether Ores generally aggro pigmen when you break them. Something unfortunate definitely could happen. I don't know if there's any other mods in this mod pack that change the Nether. There could be like all sorts of like crazy tough enemies in there. I don't know. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and set this up over here, probably on the far side of the island, just so we don't have to listen to. Oh, this stuff is spreading like crazy. Just so we don't have to listen to the portal all the time. I'll probably set up like right here. This should be good. So we can put 2 things of lava in here. Let's do this. Lava, lava. Cool. And then we'll do this. One of those. Like that. We're going to have lava right here. And we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll put lava right here. Let's go ahead and turn this to obsidian first of all. There we go. And then we can put some of this. And we'll keep the lava in its own little container. Like so. And then we can go ahead and fill this up like we do. Yeah, and we'll just go ahead and build the portal frame with obsidian, just like this. So, let me go ahead and finish this up, and we'll be right back, guys. Alright, guys, well, I forgot one important fact. After we got the Nether portal frame made, I was like, oh, we don't have the lava that we need to set wood on fire to actually light the portal. Right. So, I just had to go use 3 of the 4 remaining pieces of clay that we had to make another bucket. I just went back over, got another bucket of lava. So we got some of these oak wood planks. In fact, I think we have more down here. Yeah, we have 15 planks. Okay, so here's the plan. What we're going to do is we are going to put lava like right here. In fact, we might let it flow just so there's extra spots available. We're going to put logs like that, or not logs, but oak wood planks. So the idea is the lava is going to be here, and it sets things on fire within a certain range. So it should be able to set this on fire. Now, if the fire appears on this block right here on this side, then it should light the portal. If it appears on top, it won't do anything. So maybe doing this would be better. Maybe making the entire back wall of this out of wood would be better. That way the lava has more chances to catch different parts of this on fire. I think that's probably going to be the best thing. Now, we're going to have lava here, and we're not going to be able to do anything with it. In fact, it might be better if I put it... I'm trying to think. I want to have it available. I don't want it to be destroyed. So, like, if we put in this block, it'll flow here, here, and here, right? I think that's how that works. Or does it just flow 2 over? I think we can leave it right here, and then we can just place a block right here to stop it. Is basically what I'm trying to get at. So I think that's what we're going to do. Let's put lava here. It'll flow over... like so. Okay, so those 2 bits of lava, and I think this one should be able to reach the wood right here, start a flame, and hopefully we'll have a portal ignite? Is that a word? Ignited here pretty soon. There we go. So it just automatically turned on by itself. Didn't touch anything. It only took about 30 seconds or so. So that's not so bad. We can go ahead and block that up like I was talking about by putting stone right there, and then we can cover this up. Yeah, now we have access to the Nether. No flint and steel required. That's pretty awesome. So what I want to do is I want to go ahead, clear out my inventory. I don't know how the Nether is in this pack. I can't imagine they had it like super crazy. It might be though, but we definitely don't need that. We have an arrow on us from a skeleton when I was just over there. We're going to want probably the shovel. We'll probably want our 3 tools. Those aren't super expensive. We'll keep that here. We'll keep some of our food behind. We'll take torches with us because we're probably going to want to mark our path. A thing about this mod pack, there is no mini-map. As far as I know, we could add one, I suppose, but there is no mini-map by default in this mod pack. And I have not added one. So we're just going to go with this. Hopefully, this will be good enough. Hopefully we'll be able to survive our adventure in the Nether. I really hope so. Let's see what's here. Hopefully it doesn't take a year for it to generate the terrain. It does have the Nether ores in here. And yeah, I am kind of afraid of the pigmen aggroing when we mine the ores. You have to mine them with Soak Touch for them not to aggro. Okay, we got heat sand from Natura. We got Nether quartz. Oh man, I might have to do the old F3A thing. There we go. There we go. The other thing is, I'm not sure. Oh, it says it's currently harvestable with the Nether copper ore, so that's good. We can get copper and we can make the vats. I don't really know what else we can do with the copper. Maybe we can make some better tools. What is this stuff right here? This is Nether Amber. And that is, I can't see what that other one is. Nether Gold. We're looking for iron, really, is what I want. Okay. We can't venture. Oh, there's another fortress right here, too. That is awesome. How often does that happen when you go into the Nether for the first time? That's cool. All right, well, I tell you guys what. Doesn't look like there's anything too crazy here. It looks like just standard Nether stuff. We have the witchery dogs. We're probably going to have the fire bats from Thaumcraft, since that's another mod in this pack. And we have the imps and stuff. I think that's from Natura. I think so. We might also have the heat scar spiders in here. I'm not 100% on that. But anyway, let me go ahead and try and get some stuff going, and we'll be right back, guys. All right, guys. Well, I cleared out a spot right over to the fortress that we saw, the stronghold or whatever it is. We got a blaze. All right, let's go for it. There we go. There's our first blaze rod. Why didn't we get the into fire achievement? I don't know. I noticed when I go into my inventory, yeah, the particle effects start showing up like that. And when they come out of the inventory, they stop showing up. So that's kind of weird. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. It looks like we got nether wart right here and soul sand. So we're going to be able to start brewing potions pretty quickly. That's really awesome. I was kind of hoping that getting over to this fortress would give us easier access to some of these different ores. We're still looking for like iron. I see there's a lapis in the ceiling right there, which is pretty cool. Yeah, well, at least that gives us access to like some more solid ground over here anyway. So the way we came over here, and there's a lot of wisps I'm seeing spawning. Oh, you know what? We didn't even look in this. All right, so we got some gold and a gold chest plate. I think that's our first bit of armor so far. Yeah, so I just made a little staircase up here. I cleared out a lot of this heat sand, so we have some of that. This stuff is kind of cool. If you stand on it, you take damage. I don't know if you can use that for a mob trap. Like, I don't know if mobs take damage to this. That might be kind of a cool way to auto-grind some mobs. But yeah, so our portal's here. We saw the nether fortress. The land kind of stopped right here, so I've been digging a path over here, getting rid of some of the netherrack, getting rid of some of this heat sand, and then, you know, digging out below and then replacing that all with netherrack. Yeah, just so we have a place to go. Originally, when I first came here, before I dug over that way, I was digging over here and made myself a little hole. Found some cobalt ore. I don't think that's currently harvestable. We don't have a pickaxe. And then, yeah, it kind of dropped out over here. So I was thinking, well, we either need to dig down, or I guess like place sand down and then make a staircase and replace that sand with something solid so gas won't blow it up. See, there's another fortress over there. There's a lot of fortresses around here. We could do that, or we could try and make our way over to this nether fortress. Yep, and then that's kind of in bigger land masses here, so we can have access to some more area and see if we can get some more resources that way. So that's the way I went with. It is kind of scary going through the fortresses because there are the blaze. Yeah, the blaze are kind of scary. Okay, we get 2 blaze powder for that. Uses on the blaze rod before we turn it into anything. Looks like we need 3 more, and then some fire charges turn to a lava crystal. Yeah, what else do we got in here? I'm sure there's some pretty cool stuff that we can do. We can turn it into the blaze powder, obviously. You can use it as fuel, which we probably don't want to do. I'm sure there's better uses. We can turn it into the brewing stand. Looks like you can turn that into nether wart if we have the alchemy catalyst. Rock crusher. Oh, it gives us a % chance for more. Okay. Yeah, lots of good stuff in here. Anyway, I'm going to continue my journey. Hopefully we'll be able to get some better, or at least get some minerals to start with. I mined 1 piece of copper, another copper ore that was by the portal. I was like, oh, you know what? We probably shouldn't do this because the ore can explode. Yeah, I was mining some quartz and that happened. Thankfully, I got away before anything bad happened to me. But yeah, that's just something to be aware of. Looks like there's some more lapis right there. And there's some nether iron. Nice. Cool. All right, let me see if I can get this stuff. You gotta be quick with this. Yeah, it does have the chance of exploding. And if there's any pigmen around, they're gonna get very angry that I'm taking their ores. See if we can get one. Can I not mine it? Oh, I need copper. Okay. Well, I guess maybe I'll mine that copper. We'll make a copper pickaxe. I was looking. Oh, it doesn't say here. If we go to like pickaxe. We look at these pickaxe heads. It does say parts can be replaced. So yeah, we can make ourselves a copper pickaxe head and replace the current head on this flint pickaxe with that, and then we should be able to mine it. But that's good. That's iron right there. All right, that'll get us started. Let's go ahead and get something done here, guys. All right, guys. Well, I ended up making a mistake. Yeah, in order for us to make the copper pickaxe head, we need a smeltery. We don't have a smeltery yet. I was actually looking at how to make a smeltery, and you need grout. You take grout and you smelt that to make the seared brick, and the seared brick you can combine into the seared bricks or all the different parts of the smeltery, right? It doesn't look like grout has a recipe. I didn't actually try making it, but in NEI, it doesn't show that there is a recipe for it. So I don't know. Oh, tree just grew. So I was looking at the different pickaxe heads. Like I was looking at this pickaxe head pattern. This is something we can make. This does not require smeltery. These are all the different materials that we can use with that pattern to make, you know, a pickaxe head. We can use stone, flint, bone, netherrack, thaumium, etc., etc., etc. I didn't actually look at stone. No, stone has the same mining level as flint, but copper has mining level copper. But what was I gonna say? Netherrack has a mining level of copper as well. So copper and netherrack can both mine level copper. So we don't actually need a smeltery to mine that iron. All we need is a netherrack pickaxe head. Cool. So let's go ahead and look at making one of those. We made all the different bits and pieces for Tinker's Construct earlier. We made the stencil table. We made the part builder. Yeah, we just need to get ourselves some stencils. So let's grab some sticks. We'll grab ourselves, or I'm sorry, not stencils, blank patterns. We'll do that. Some of that. There's a blank pattern. Here's our stencil table. Let's go ahead and set this down. I don't know, right here for right now. Do that. We want the pickaxe head pattern. There we go. Cool. All right, so we have that done. Now we need to get ourselves a part builder. Just set this right here. Okay, so we can take the pattern plus some piece of netherrack, and there we go. There's a netherrack pickaxe head. I don't know if that has more durability than the flint one. I don't even know where the flint pickaxe head is. It's right here. Flint has 121. This has 98, so it's less, but it has faster mining speed, I think, and it's got the higher mining level. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and replace this. I think I have to fully repair this pickaxe first. So there's that. And oh, can we not do it here? Okay, we might have to actually use this one. All right, there we go. Mining level copper. Done. So we now have a netherrack pickaxe, which is great because then we can use netherrack, which are mining a lot in the nether, you know, to repair this pickaxe. Alright guys, so here we are back in the nether with our pickaxe. Oh, there we go. There's some magma cream. And we had one of these guys spawning right here in the top of our fortress, at the top of our stairs. So there we go. Yeah, we got some magma cream, so we should be able to do a fire resist potion if we turn that blaze run we collected earlier, you know, into a brew stand. We also need to collect the nether warts as well. Cool, so we should be able to mine this now. Yeah, nether iron ore, effective tool, pickaxe, harvest level copper. Like I said, we just gotta worry about the pigmen and these things exploding. If we're quick, we can see whichever one's smoking, if they do catch on fire or whatever. If they do start getting, or they're about to explode, we should be able to mine it. Hopefully we'll be okay though. Success, we got them all, 5 of them. All right, so we got nether iron ore. We can take these and smelt them in a regular vanilla furnace and we'll get the regular ores out of them. And then we can look at doubling that ore, getting the powders and such things. We have, was it the grindstone from Applied Energistics 2? Oh, you know what? We can't do this. Oh, we can do nether quartz. Yeah, we can actually do this now. We have access to nether quartz. We have stone, we have cobblestone, and we have wood. So we can make ourselves a quartz grindstone. Let's look at the handle. I think is what it's called, or crank. Maybe it's called a crank. Yeah, here we go. And it's just some more sticks. Then we can make this. This is what you punch to turn the thing. Yeah, we can start doubling our ores. That's pretty awesome. I like it. We can't harvest this, unfortunately. We need a thaumium harvest level. That's kind of sucky. Oh, you know what else we can't? Oh, this is gonna explode. Yeah, we can't actually get the quartz out of these. I need to figure out how to do this. So the uses on this, if we had a grindstone, we can do it, which we don't. We can use that for the quartz seeds to get quartz shards, I guess. Or, oh, we can smelt it. Okay, so we can smelt it to get the nether quartz. That'll allow us to get the grindstone. Yeah, okay, so we're going to be on our way here. Then we'll have the nether quartz dust. All right, so that's what we're going to do. So I'll go ahead. Why did that have the weird killer particles? I don't know. I'm going to go ahead and harvest up a little bit of this. Hopefully none of these will explode in my face. Hopefully the pigmen will leave me alone. Yeah, I'm still afraid one's going to come over here and be like, hi, and kill me in 2 hits. We don't have any armor still. Anyway, let's get some stuff done. We'll be back, guys. And rip. All right, guys. Well, we're running into a bit of a problem here. Yeah. Mining some of those ores angered the pigmen in the nether. And there's one that's angry right next to the portal, so I can come through into the nether. Oh, did he go into the overworld now? Oh, he might be in the overworld. Alright, so there's my grave plate. There's my experience. There's my scroll. I don't know why that didn't get put in there. Got my gravestones here, and then I came through a second time, and I died right here. So I guess you get a random gravestone every time you die? I don't know. But that angered pigmen's now going to be at our base, and that's not so good. We got a sloth shard. I'm not sure what that's for. So as soon as we go through, I expect we're going to get punched, and then we're going to end up dying. So see if we can get away from this thing pretty quickly, maybe. Yeah, we're dead. Now we're going to get spawn camped. All right, well, that's the one angry pigman that we had. So let's see if I can get close to him. Is he still angry? Oh yeah, he is. All right, let's see if we can pull him away from the island. Maybe get him into the water a little bit. Okay. Whoop. Yeah, let's see if we can get him into the water a little bit. Oh, he moves pretty quickly in the water, doesn't he? I expected him to go a little slow. But anyway, we can pull him away from the island. Maybe I can get some distance if I go this way. Do you swim faster facing the way you're going? Doesn't really feel like it, huh? Well, if worse comes to worse, I can just go into water, drown myself, and he'll be far enough away that he'll just despawn. That's pretty much all we care about, right? I wonder, though. And do that. Yeah, maybe I can just punch him. Maybe I don't have to kill myself. Maybe I can just punch him to death. Well, at least he can't get close enough to me to hit me every single time, so that's a plus anyway. Yeah, I'm just gonna punch him just to make sure he's gone. We're gonna have to really be careful about angering these things next to the portal until we get some decent armor. It's not good. So anyway, we got that iron. Yeah, we can't really do much with the iron right now, unfortunately. I was thinking we could make some tools and stuff out of it, but we really have to make tools out of the tinker stuff. And in order to do that, we need the smeltery. Yeah, I was thinking we could make the clay out of the vat, which we needed iron for, but we can't really do that because we need molten dirt. And in order to make molten dirt, we need the dirt essence from magic crops. We're not quite there yet. Oh, there's some clay right here. That's awesome. I didn't know the clay genned around here. Well, actually, that solves a big problem right there. So we'll have easy access to clay like that. The other thing that I was thinking we could do, we could take a couple of these pieces of... Oh, no, that's copper. Take a couple of pieces of iron. What did I do with the iron ore? Oh, you know what? The iron ore actually is still in my gravestone in the nether, isn't it? All right, well, let's see if we can break that open. Oh, man, there's just so much stuff going on. I'm getting myself confused on what I'm doing. Yeah, we can take some of that iron ore, we can turn it into shears, and we can collect this stuff and get it out of here and just save it. That's something that I've been wanting to do. Does this spawn a zombie every time? I'm curious. No, it didn't spawn a zombie that time. Hopefully there's nobody else in the nether who's going to be angry at me. I think it was only that one. I think everybody else is cool. The grave plate that was here is no longer there. That's interesting. I don't know why that's missing. All right, we got everything back, including our nether iron ore. Cool. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and smelt up some of that iron. I'm going to turn it into a pair of shears. We're going to shear whatever this stuff is. I forget the name of it. The ember moss. Yeah, we'll get rid of this stuff. Yep, and then we will continue on. Maybe try and get a quest done today. Cool, so I made myself one of the Applied Energistics 2 quartz grindstone. That's not so bad to do, and we got the wooden crank on there. So yeah, that's what the interface looks like. So we can take some of our ores. Let's do copper, since I have some of this already smelted. So we can take some copper ore, stick it right here, and then all we gotta do is just right click on this handle. I think it's gotta turn 8 times in total, and that will take the ore that's here, put it right here, it'll process it, and once the handle stops turning, it has doubled. Yeah, there it is. And now we get 2 copper dust. Apparently this is mechanism version, and we can smelt those down. I guess we'll just use sticks or whatever. That should be fine. We can smelt those down and get copper ingots. Cool. So I started doing that. I made 1. Yeah, I smelted the actual copper ore, and that turns into the forestry. I don't know what this turns into. This turns into mechanism copper. Okay, so we're probably going to want some kind of unifier, a way to convert all these different mods, ores, or ingots into the same style so they all stack. But we'll look at doing that sometime in the future. So I was looking at the quest. One of the new ones that we had is called a sound solution. And it says, collecting long grass and flowers by hand is starting to get annoying. The Lexica Botania describes a horn that, when sounded, encourages nearby plants to uproot themselves. It seems like it might be worth making. So, Horn of the Wild. Okay. So, in order to make one of those, we need 5 living wood and 1 pasture seeds. All right. So, there we go. Horn of the Wild. We did it. We completed a quest. That's going to give us 10 bone meal and 10 floral fertilizer and some reputation. Cool. All right, so we can check this out. If we bone meal this, then we right click. That's pretty awesome. That is pretty awesome. Then I don't have to worry about doing that by hand. But I still have to uproot all these different flowers and things, unfortunately. But that's still pretty awesome, I do have to say. Yeah, that's a lot faster than we could do that all by hand. Unfortunately, it doesn't work with all the different flower types. But I'm pretty good with that. Yeah, and we get some bone meal back. We got some clay, another pasture seed. Eventually, we'll get all the stuff back that went into making this horn, I guess, except for the actual living wood. But that's fine. That's fine. It's a cool item. It'll definitely help out for farming stuff. So I'll just stick that over here. I guess with our other stuff, we have so many different types of flowers. Oh, man. Pasture seeds. Actually, I think I put those in the other chest, don't I? Yeah. Floral fertilizer, we almost got a stack of that now. And then we got some more poppies and additional clay. So that's cool. All right, so we got another quest knocked out. That didn't unlock anything, but it wants us to start looking at making day blooms. So it says sunshine and lollipops. These flowers use the energy of the sun to concentrate mana into a more tangible form, which you believe you should be able to manipulate. Cool. So we can pick one reward, a day bloom or nightshades. We'll probably do the day blooms. So it's a detection task. It wants us to make 1 day bloom. All right, so to make a day bloom, we need the petal apothecary. So we need 2 mystical yellow, 1 orange, and 1 light blue. We should have all these different ones. Light blue. I think it was orange, right? So hard trying to find these different ones. I mean, I could just search. All right, let's do this. All right, here we go. There is mystical orange. And I can't remember what the final. So it's yellow, orange, and light blue. So I guess yellow is what we're looking for. And that would be this one. Cool. All right, so we can take those and just turn those into the different petals. Yeah, there's that and that. There we go. Cool. We need our petal apothecary once again. I don't remember where I stuck that. Did I put it over here? There it is. So we need this. Water. We're going to need a vanilla seed. Okay. So, again, is it 2 yellow? I think it's 2 yellow. 1 orange and 1 light blue. Yeah, 2 yellow, 1 orange, 1 light blue. All right, so let's do that. Like that. Seed. There is a day bloom. Nice, a string of light. Okay, so we got an achievement and all sorts of fireworks for getting that achievement. That's awesome. So I think we're going to choose the day blooms. Now, I don't know if in this mod pack, the decaying passive flower generation option is turned on for Botania. I know that's a configuration option where you can turn that on or off. If it's on, these day blooms will only last 3 Minecraft daylight cycles, like 3 full days, and then they will just turn into a dried bush or whatever. If it's off, they'll always produce mana during the daytime, similar to like a solar panel kind of a thing. So I'll have to figure out how these are set up, but we're probably getting to the point where we should look at making a mana pool. I assume that's going to be one of the future quests. This wants us to make a mana spreader. Let's go ahead and do this quest as well. It says the living wood seems to be able to channel the direct mana around the world in ways you never would have thought possible. And the living rock hoards mana directed at only releasing it under direction of the wood. Cool. So this wants us to make 1 mana spreader. So to make a mana spreader, we need 1 petal and then I guess 7 living wood, sideways pants. All right, let's get 7 of that. We're going to use this mystical gray petal. We're probably going to end up using these to make more day blooms later. So we're going to use this other gray one. Doesn't really matter. So there's a mana spreader. Cool. What else do we need to do? Another crafting task? Mana pool. All right. So I believe, I could probably look at the recipe, but I believe the mana pool is made like this. Okay. Actually, I remember in the past there was the slab version. No, that is the only way to make it. Okay, so we'll just make the mana pool like that. Vivid wave. Okay, so we got an achievement for that, and that's all we got to do to complete this quest. That's awesome. So that's going to give us some of the water flowers, some more floral fertilizer, and then we can choose more day blooms or nightshades. Let's do the day blooms. All right, so that has unlocked a few more quests. We'll probably want to do the Wand of the Forest. In fact, we can use those other 2 petals we have to make this. This says Alexa Botania mentions a wand which lets you see the flow of mana more clearly. It sounds like it'll be useful for making sure your botanical systems are working. Cool. So Wand of the Forest. Yeah, you can make it a whole bunch of different ways. So we need 3 living wood twigs, and you get those from living wood on top of each other. And then 2 different petals. And you can use any of the color petals that you like. And in fact, it actually updates the icon with the different colors, which I think is kind of cool. So since we have the orange and the blue, we'll just go ahead and do that. Yeah. See the orange and the blue there? If we swap those, the colors change place right there, just like how you're crafting it, which I think is really awesome. I like that. Anyway, let's go ahead and craft this Wand of the Forest. That should complete this quest. That's going to give us 10 more floral fertilizer. They're just giving this stuff away. Let's claim that reward. All right, so looks like we're going to start getting into magical crops, and we're going to start getting into composting. I think this is the garden core mod or something like that. But anyway, guys, I think we've gotten quite a lot of stuff done. I was going to try and jump up here. I don't think I can do that anymore. There's just too many things. But yeah, that's going to do it for this episode of Regrowth. I hope you guys liked it. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff done. We finally got that ember moss picked up, and so I don't accidentally burn myself on it anymore. Made myself a pair of shears. We got to the nether pretty early. I don't think we're supposed to be there yet in this mod pack. I don't know. We're able to do it. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to leave a like on this episode if you didn't like it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.